Yo, what's up, everybody? Mike from True Business Jones. Today, the NFC Conference Championship is upon us. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers snuck their way in. They earned it, and they're facing off against the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Going to be a tough game. So, which of these teams has the advantage in terms of matchups on the roster? And what is each team's strengths and weaknesses heading in to this big matchup next weekend? We're going to talk about that right now. And who do I think is winning this game and advancing to the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay? And Tampa Bay has a chance to have a home field Super Bowl. Starting off, we got the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers have been on a tear. The Packers, I think they're the best team in the league. I think that ultimately they could beat the Kansas City Chiefs, who many people think they're the best team in the league right now. Nope. Green Bay Packers are, and let me tell you why. Their last 6 games, they've been averaging 32 points. That statistic is an important thing. Remember that number, 6 games, 32-point average for the Packers. They've been dominating. Their offense hasn't been able to get stopped. The only time their offense, has been stopped really, it wasn't even that big of a deal. They were against the Indianapolis Colts. It was middle of the season. They lost that game 34-31. That was more on the defense, though. They lost that game in overtime. Tough loss. The Packers versus Buccaneers, though, yeah, that's the time their offense had a bit of a struggle. Back in Week 5, the Packers faced the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, and it was a bad loss. 38 points the Buccaneers put up to the Packers' measly 10. The worst performance from the Green Bay Packers all season, and now they have to face this team again. That game, Aaron Rodgers threw for 160 yards. Horrible. 16 completions, okay. Out of 35 passes, less than 50% completion percentage. 2 interceptions and 0 touchdowns. His worst performance of the season, and now he's got a rematch. The running game didn't exist that game either. Aaron Jones, 10 carries, 15 yards. Jamal Williams, 4 for 34. Brutal. But ever since then, the Packers have been, it's almost like they've been preparing for this game in a sense. Their offense has been dominant. They put up 35 against the Bears' strong defense in a game that they had to win to get the first seed. That was a big performance. They played the Rams. I said the Rams have one of the best defenses in the league as of late. They were able to put up 32 and basically control the flow of that entire game. Nice performance from the Packers there. The Packers haven't really been stopped by anybody. We saw what the conditions were when they were facing the Tennessee Titans. It was snowing. It was windy. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams still were able to hook up for a ton of touchdowns, ton of yards, 40 points on the Titans' head in bad weather. I don't see how the Packers, I don't see how a defense can stop the Packers right now. They haven't been stopped. You look back, they haven't been stopped since, October, November, when the Vikings, held them to 22 points. That was their last time they scored below 25 points was in November against the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings. Ever since then, it's been over 25 points, and they've been dominating everybody they play. But they're going up against a strong opponent of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers already own the Green Bay Packers. They got destroyed. Simple. The Buccaneers owned the Packers back in the early season, and the Buccaneers' last 6 games, they've been averaging 34.8 points. So basically 35 points. The Buccaneers have been scoring more in the last 6 games than the Green Bay Packers have. And I thought the Packers' offense is one of the best in the league, along with the Bills and Chiefs. But I don't know. I guess the Buccaneers snuck up there, and they've been outscoring them. Now, this is a little skewed. Let me tell you why. The Buccaneers' last 6 games, Vikings and Falcons, pretty easy. Lions, they scored 47. That skews the results. Falcons, they scored 44 again. Then Washington, they were able to put up 31 against Washington's strong defensive front. Pretty good game right there. And then obviously against the New Orleans Saints, they handled business against the New Orleans Saints. I was more interested against the New Orleans Saints, how their defense performed. Their defense was able to stop Drew Brees. They had over 4 takeaways on defense. The Saints' rushing game wasn't really there. I mean, the fact that Jameis Winston had the same amount of touchdowns as Drew Brees, come on now. Now, Kamara had 0 touchdowns. The run game had basically 100 yards rushing the entire day. And when you have Alvin Kamara and you're able to hold him to 4 yards a carry, that's a pretty good job defensively. So the Buccaneers' defense and offense have been really good as of late. The Buccaneers, they've been holding opponents to, low 20s on points. And they were able to hold Aaron Rodgers to 16 completions earlier in the season and 10 points on offense. Oh my gosh. Now, I was doing my research for this video, right? In my head, I'm thinking, all right, you know what? Time to make this video. Easy win for the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, whoever they face in this game, whether it's the Buccaneers or Saints, the Packers are making the Super Bowl. And then I do my research, and I forgot that the Packers got destroyed by the Buccaneers earlier in the season. Now, let me explain something. This was so early in the season. Both of these teams are different now than they were then. The Buccaneers didn't even have Leonard Fournette back then. They had Ronald Jones, and Ronald Jones had a huge game against the Packers. And the Packers, on the other hand, the Packers lost to the Vikings a couple weeks later and almost lost to the Jaguars too. And then they lost to the Colts. So they definitely are a different team now. They've been really hot as of late. And they have a 7-game win streak. The Packers are a really good team right now. I don't think anybody can beat them, even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, if the Buccaneers can do exactly what they did way earlier in the season, I mean, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers is a smart dude. He's definitely going to watch his film. I just don't see how the Buccaneers can hold Aaron Rodgers to 10 points. Now, that being said, although Aaron Rodgers might not get 10 points, like I said, the Buccaneers have been averaging 35 points a game. 35 points a game might get them the win right here. If they can put up a ton of points against the Packers defense, and the Packers defense is good, but like it's nothing great to smile about. They've been playing really well as of late. Less than 20 points the last couple of games to each opponent. But, I mean, you know, to go along with that, the Packers, we all know, like, the Buccaneers defense definitely has the edge, in my opinion at least. And I think that, you know, offensively, if the Buccaneers can keep that connection between Tom Brady and all his receivers going, maybe even get Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette involved in the ground game, you know, kind of control the pace of the game and the clock, the Buccaneers do have a shot to outscore Aaron Rodgers. If they can keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, the Buccaneers, I think they have a definite shot to win this game. But in terms of who I predict to win, I have to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I predicted them to go to the Super Bowl way back. I'm sticking with it. I like the Packers offense. I think they're going to outscore Tom Brady in a bit of a shootout right here. And that's that. If you want to see my AFC Conference Championship predictions, go check that video out right now. Also, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and thanks for watching.